This is something I was really shocked about. Here, you get this tranquility, but a big city with a quiet vibe. There is no surprise that Amsterdam is ranked amongst the best cities to live in Europe. Good morning, Amsterdam. We just arrived here last night and we were pretty beaten up. So we couldn't do much. We just walked around and it was really beautiful because everyone was out. It's a pretty popular neighborhood. I can't pronounce the name. Don't expect me to do that. But the trains were so hard to figure out.
This is a bit confusing because we got these tickets, but even though it says the name of the station, it's not indicated which platform, where, and apparently some people know, but it's not us.
There was a train that we had to take from the airport. It was like a whole puzzle. We didn't know on which platform to wait, and they switched platforms on us. Finally, we figured it out. Everyone was really polite, like giving you directions. There was police, like armored from head to toe, quite scary and intimidating. But anyway, they gave us directions and then we got on a train just for one stop, and then we transferred to a regular tram, which was crazy because it seems like the person driving the train, it's kind of like in the middle of it, and then you have to use your ticket through a little door on the actual train to get in or out. But it's clean. It was good, and finally we were able to actually make our way to the hotel. Lots of pubs and bars around us, and yeah, we're gonna go out today and just explore without any plan, the way we do it many times, just without seeing anything in particular. We're just gonna walk and just explore the neighborhoods of Amsterdam, and I'll give you my true first impressions. Check this out. This is a grocery store right next to our hotel. It looks like an apartment, like you're walking into an apartment, but it is a big grocery store. So the hotel is tiny. It's like a boutique hotel. It has a lot of artworks, very Dutch, very cool. Like, it's cool to be there. It has these stairs and kind of like almost an industrial feel, and it's not cheap. We paid the same money we paid in Abu Dhabi and Dubai, all the 5-star hotels. It's about $300 something. It's expensive, but it's tiny. The room is nothing like any of the places we stayed in, and it's kind of hard coming from a large bathroom. But anyway, it's tiny. It's good that we got it. We got it kind of like last minute, but it's central. So I think at least that's gonna help. By the way, all the stuff inside, in Holland, they're very sustainable, they're trying to, follow certain things to help the environment. So all the shampoo, everything is like vegan friendly. The electricity, it's like on maximum, set in a way so you don't use as much electricity. Obviously, they're riding bikes everywhere. But what I noticed, I expected it to be super, like the streets to be narrow and kind of squished and tiny. But what I'm seeing here, they have wide streets, wide. I didn't expect that. That's something I was pleasantly surprised with. So the streets are wide. There's so much room for pedestrians, for bikes, for cars, for trams, and we have a great weather today. That's another thing I didn't expect, because usually in the northern countries it's quite chilly. Now it's like the perfect 20 degrees. I can walk in my short sleeves. They said this is a museum quarter, and this is one of their big fine art museums of all kinds of like Dutch art, European art. I don't think we'll have time to go in there, but it's a beautiful building to look at even. And one thing I didn't expect is, like, I know this is Amsterdam, it's a city, the city of the canals. When I looked at Google Maps, I saw the canals are everywhere. There's water everywhere, which makes it so beautiful. And I can tell that the air, it's quite clean here. Maybe it's because of the water, maybe it's because of the sustainable driving. I don't know, but it's pretty good. What a cool thing, like you can express your art, and music pretty much inside a museum, and bike. Such a cool place. I feel like I'm in the mountains. Peaceful. The air is so crisp. The first canal and you see paddle boarding. And this is something I have never seen before, but this is a pee station because it's kind of private. You can go around. I walked in, by the way. It smells. You walk around and make your way here. It's hidden. But hey, instead of doing it on a tree or something. And by the way, everywhere we walk, it's very clean. Just last night, because it was almost like a bar time hours, there was an area where we found some trash. But so far, everywhere I walked, it's like this. How cute. This place is called Locals, and there are locals there. I wonder why they display it here. Is it for sale or just to make the city even prettier? And I am hungry now. This place is so cool. I didn't even know it's vegan vegetarian place. It just, everything looked so good on the picture. That's how we picked it. And these funny names. Mine is Butcher, gone fishing and never came back. So I want to try that. And the location is amazing. It's like right on this beautiful street. Everything is so green everywhere. And calm. I feel very calm here. But I wish, we had so many places like here for breakfast in Valencia, but we don't. The food looks excellent. This looks so delicious. Okay, so this is vegan Turk dad. I'm gonna try everything. And we just added a mashed potato. This is supposed to be a little spice in it. And mine is the butcher's gone fishing, never came back. I try not to order fake meats, but here you just have to. I'm curious to see how it tastes. Oh, mine is spicy. Oh, so good. I can't believe the bikes here. Every street. How are they even locked? They're just locked like this. But there's no, look, only these are just for a couple of them, but they're like thousands around. This is actually the city where the bikes outnumber the people. And it is like that. I see it. So many. Not just the bikes, but all the greenery everywhere helps absorb this, these fumes, which are non-existent anyway, because there are almost no cars here. It seems like a farmer's market or something being built there. Maybe it's temporary. Let's go see it. Right in the neighborhood, and fresh flowers, everybody's buying. Even at the Rembrandt Square, the busiest square here in Amsterdam, I feel the chill vibes. It's so quiet. There are some tourists, and that's pretty cool. They have the Rembrandt sculpture behind me, and they have something modern, the Tinker, right here. This is something I was really shocked about. For my first impressions, so chill everywhere. So accessible. You can sit on the busiest square and actually take a break. No real crowds of people. For me, it's a high contrast. We just landed here from Istanbul, where you have the ultimate madness and chaos everywhere. With the cars, with the pollution, with the people, with no one sleeping at 11, 12 o'clock at night. Everyone is on the streets. And here you get this tranquility, but a big city with a quiet vibe. Yeah, and there is no surprise that Amsterdam is ranked amongst the best cities to live in Europe. The cost of living, it's probably ranked good because it is expensive if you're coming from Spain or from some Eastern European country. Of course, if you compare it, everything is way more expensive. If you compare it to the salaries here and to the lifestyle that people have, it's affordable. And for the things you're getting, for the quality, for the diversity of food, of things to do, I mean, just taking a stroll on the canals and smelling all the flowers they sell there. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's not trashily touristic. Again, I expected it to be way more like populated, and it's not, which is great. And what's with these little cars everywhere? I'm seeing them in motion. They're probably like the most sustainable one-person vehicle. In Amsterdam, art isn't just in museums. It's in the streets, the architecture, the canals. From street art that tells 1,000 tales to architectural wonders that blend the old with the new. So, why is Amsterdam one of the best cities in Europe? It's simple. It's a city that celebrates life in its all forms, a place where history, culture, and free spirit come together to create something truly magical. Amsterdam doesn't just welcome you, it really embraces you with open arms. You're in a sea of bikes. How do you find your bike here? If you know, let me know in the comments. I mean, I'm not seeing any indication, any letters, or this is row A, B, C. There's nothing. How do you find your bike? Look at this. What a cool place to have a mall. I love it when they adapted these historic buildings into something that you can use every day here and shop. Isn't it great? That's a mall, a shopping mall. That I've never seen a carpet for the bikes. They honor them so much. They have to have a carpet for the bikes. Can I even walk here? Amsterdam isn't just about tulips and canals. It's a vibe, a lifestyle. This city is all about freedom and creativity and laid-back attitude. It is a seamless blend of historic charm and modern flair that makes Amsterdam so captivating. Picture this, you're riding your bike, because here bikes are the heartbeat of the city, along cobbled streets, past historic buildings, and you're heading to a cafe that probably doubles as an art gallery or a live music venue. It's this blend of historic and the hip that makes Amsterdam uniquely fascinating. Amsterdam is also a melting pot of cultures. This diversity is celebrated in its food, its festivals, and its just everyday life. You'll find a little piece of the world in every nook in this city. Oh my God, there's so many people. We just had beer at this place and it was nothing like it. It was empty and nice. And now there are so many people. There's like a line, or they're even sitting there. But what truly sets Amsterdam apart is its spirit of tolerance and open-mindedness. It's a city that has been a leader in progressive thinking, a place where everyone is welcome and anything goes. This attitude not only shapes the city's policies, but also its true personality. This is probably candy shop number 30.
I wonder why there's so many. Everywhere we go, they have these big plazas with some museum or something. I didn't expect Amsterdam to be so open. It's really cool. But tonight it's Friday night, so no wonder there are a lot of people out. I'm really enjoying it. Amsterdam is beautiful daytime and nighttime. Believe it or not, but it has a different character throughout the day and throughout the night, and we still haven't taken any of the canal cruise, and maybe we won't. It is so cinematic. Everywhere you have to have your camera ready at all times, because everywhere you look, you're gonna see something cool to look at and to shoot. So get your cameras ready when you're in Amsterdam.